A former leader of the American Nazi Party is running for Congress in Illinois.
The Department of Homeland Security confirms 1,995 children were separated from their parents between April 19th and May 31st.
What's the natural family in your opinion?
Is a man and a woman joined together, hopefully in holy matrimony, blessed by God with children.
Pennsylvania Republican Congressman Tim Murphy says he will not seek re-election after reports he asked his mistress to have an abortion.
We shouldn't be sending $500 million of taxpayer money to funding an ongoing criminal enterprise.
Well, Alabama Republican Senate candidate Roy Moore is facing accusations of sexual misconduct. The Washington Post is now reporting that several women have come forward with claims against the former Alabama Chief Justice. One accuser says that Moore initiated a sexual encounter back in 1979 when she was just 14 years old.
A woman says the president's U.S. Supreme Court nominee, Brett Kavanaugh, assaulted her when she and Kavanaugh were both in high school.
It is the president's constitutional right to nominate a Supreme Court justice, and it is the Senate's constitutional right to act as a check on a president and withhold its consent.
Because in some parts of the country, it does seem like the America that we know and love doesn't exist anymore. Massive demographic changes have been foisted upon the American people. And they're changes that none of us ever voted for and most of us don't like.
Racist comments on Facebook revealed, prompting the resignation of a woman who was working for the Republican Party in Beaver County, Pennsylvania. Let's see how the baboons get paid when white people stop paying their salaries.
You say, and this is you quoting Trump, quote, "I've got black accountants at Trump Castle and at Trump Plaza, black guys counting my money. I hate it. The only kind of people I want counting my money are short guys that wear yarmulkes every day. I think the guy is lazy. And it's probably not his fault because laziness is a trait in blacks. It really is. I believe that. It's not anything they can control."
Would you dine alone with a member of the opposite sex who wasn't your husband or wife? Mike Pence won't, and it says something disturbing about how he sees the world and a woman's role in it.
Can you stand at the podium and guarantee the American people they'll never hear Donald Trump utter the N-word on a recording in any context?
I can't guarantee anything, but I can tell you that the president addressed this question directly.
He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured, okay? I hate to tell you.
They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists. Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
FBI investigating whether Russian money went to NRA to help Trump.
The Post reports that according to two people briefed in the meeting, the president asked, quote, "Why are we having all these people from shithole countries come here?" referring to African countries and Haiti. The president then went on to talk about how they needed to bring in more people from places like Norway.
Even more breaking news tonight. The Wall Street Journal reporting that a lawyer for President Trump arranged a hefty payment to an adult film star. Why? Because of an alleged sexual affair.
Now the poor guy, you got to see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
Very fine people on both sides. Very fine people on both sides.
Now the poor guy, you got to see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
Very fine people on both sides.
On Election Day, vote for a Democrat if you want a government that stands up to Nazis, doesn't cruelly separate children from their parents, and supports the civil rights of all Americans.
Here before you and all of our friends and family.
Vote Democrat if you support a woman's right to choose. This November, vote for a Democrat if you believe pedophiles and sexual misconduct should be punished. Vote for a Democrat if you believe all veterans are heroes. Vote for a Democrat if you support the Me Too movement. Vote for a Democrat to punish Russia for hacking our election. Vote Democrat if you're horrified by the mocking of the disabled and the rise of violent white nationalism.
Zika! We're live!
This November, vote for a Democrat if you believe that crime should be investigated and that no one is above the law. This message paid for by Solid Blue Strategies and is not affiliated with any candidate or campaign.